Hello there and welcome to the Gummiyoshi channel. Thank you for clicking on the video, and today we are going to be covering the newest upcoming Fortnite tournaments and the new news we have been given on this season's FNCS. So let's jump right into it. To start it off, we have two really cool new cups that have been announced recently. We have the Aqua and Nyhrox Throwback Cup and the Bugha Throwback Cup. Now, if you don't know who these people are, then I don't know how you're still playing Fortnite, but Aqua and Nyhrox were the Duo World Cup winners of last year's World Cup 2019 finals, and Bugha was the solos winner. Now, obviously, he got the $3 million, he got it all to himself, so he got really all of the publicity, but Aqua and Nyhrox did win the Duos Cup to it. There was the solos and duos. If anyone forgot about the duos part of World Cup, it was a thing. But now, there are actually Throwback Cups. Now, despite their names, they're not having any throwback weapons or any, like, old meta or stuff. These are still going to be the current items, all of the current maps and stuff. It's just going to be Aqua and Nyhrox trying to prove themselves yet again in duos. Now, the scoring system basically works as a placement one. You start getting points once you hit top 25, and you get 1 point from there on until you get to top 5, where you start getting more points, and you only get 1 point per elimination. So, this scoring format that Aqua and Nyhrox actually made is more focused towards placement and less about W keying. Even though W keying will still work, it is more catered to that placement style of playing. Now, this is a Duos Cup, and if you make it to the finals in the European region, you will actually face off against Aqua and Nyhrox in the finals. So the top 50 teams from the day 1 will go to day 2 and face off against Aqua and Nyhrox. Now, the prize pool is actually really big for this. There's an $8,750 prize for first place, and you can see the rest of the prizes right there. I'm not going to read them all off, but it is a decent bit of cash. Now we're moving to the one that all of you probably are looking forward to, the Bugha Cup. Now, this is obviously solos, as Bugha won the Solo World Cup. And if you are in NA East, you will actually face off against Bugha in the finals. Now, the prizing is actually the exact same, but it's solos, so you would be getting all the money instead of splitting it with your duo. Now, these two cups, you don't actually have to sign up for them anywhere. Everyone unlocks the first round. It is just placing high enough in the first round to do well enough to get to the second round. Now, for the scoring system in the Bugha Cash Cup, it's kind of glitchy right here, but I have it up on Fortnite Tracker, and basically how it works is once you hit top 40, you start getting points for placement for every person that dies. Now, you get 1 point per placement until top 10, which at that point, you get 2 points per placement until top 3, and then you get 4, 5, and 8 for the win. And also, you get 2 points per elimination you get. So it's a little bit more than the Duos Cash Cup, but this is how Bugha formatted his scoring system. If you don't know, Aqua, Nyhrox, and Bugha all made these scoring systems, so it's actually not made by Epic, it's made by Bugha, Aqua, and Nyhrox. Now, I think these two cups are going to be really cool, and I'm super excited for them. The Duo Aqua and Nyhrox Cup is on July 28th to the 29th. It is at 5 to 9 p.m. for NA East time, and this is actually one of the points that I really want to mention. This is actually a 4-hour tournament. Now, seeing that it is 4 hours, you will actually get 12 games to play this in. The second part of it, though, it is only 3 hours. So it'll be a different format just because there's only 50 teams competing, so there will be special queue times. But in the open round, it is actually a 4-hour tournament that will have 12 game cap. So this is the first tournament we've seen with a 12 game cap. It is kind of a cool mechanic that Aqua and Nyhrox have made, and that is the exact same thing for Bugha's. Bugha's is also a 12 game cap. So that is a really cool feature to both of these, and I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Tell me what you guys think about it in the comments below. Next, we finally have FNCS officially announced in-game. Now, the first FNCS qualifier is happening on August 1st, and it is going to be running basically all day starting at 12 p.m. So this is super exciting. Make sure you're practicing your solos for it. Now, just remember, this version is solos. This season's FNCS is solos. It is not trios. Just please remember that. Next season is trios. This one is solos. Now, we have finally gotten the official FNCS scoring format for this season, and basically, it is going to be acting a lot like how all of the recent solo cash cups have been acting. Basically, how it's going to work is once you hit top 75, you will start to get placement points. So at 75th place, you will get 1 point. At 50th, you will get 1 point. At 40th, you'll get 1 point. And then at 30th, you'll get 1 point. Now, this is where it starts to get interesting. Every 5 placements from 30th place, you will get another point. So I said that kind of weird, but basically how it works is at 30th, you'll get 1, 25th, 20th, 15th, 10th, 5th, and then it ends there at 5. And then for 3rd place and 2nd place, you get 1 point, and the win will actually give you 3. So I really like this system just because it pushes for placement instead of W keying. I know that a lot of pros don't like solos just because, you know, it can be really easy to die in it since you don't have teammates to come and help you, but personally, I really like solos. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. But also, along with that, this is the first FNCS we are actually seeing a kill cap. You can only get up to 20 eliminations per game in this FNCS. So basically, once you hit 20 eliminations, you cannot get any more points from eliminations. Now, this rule isn't going to apply to the majority of people, but for the real pros like Benji Fishy and people like him, it will definitely limit the amount of points they can get in their first few games, because typically a lot of pros use their first few games as W keying games, but this will try and prevent that and stop people from getting W keyed so hard. Now, to move on to the second round in FNCS from the first round, you will actually need to be coming top 3,000. Now, sadly, this isn't the same for every region. If you play on Europe or NA East servers, you will need to be coming top 3,000 to move on to round 2, as there are just more players in these regions. On NA West and Brazil servers, you need to come top 2,000 to move on to the next session. And in Asia, Australia, and the Middle East, you will need to be coming top 1,000 just to move on to the semifinals. So the places with more players like NA East and Europe have it easier just to move on to round 2, but that being said, there is more competition. Now, to move on to the finals, you need to come top 100 in the semifinals. Now, this is where it gets really difficult. As you know, it's pretty difficult to get top 100, but if anyone watching this video is able to get top 100, I need you to leave a comment on this video after you do it, as I will be super impressed by you. My goal is just to make it to the semifinals, then I will probably fail super hard to try and get to finals, but, you know, my goal is just to get to the semis. I know I've been asking you guys to leave a lot of comments, but let me know where you think you will be placing in the FNCS. Now, if you manage to come top 25 in finals, you'll actually move on to the grand finals, but that's a whole different story. If anyone watching this video makes it to the grand finals, just leave me a comment, DM me on Twitter or something. Like, that's genuinely impressive. So we've gotten loads of news about tournaments today. I hope you guys found this helpful. If you did, please consider leaving a like on the video and subscribing to the channels. That would help me out a ton. Thank you all so much for watching the video. I hope you all have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next one. Yeah.